Hello everybody, it's Christy. Welcome to my new channel. Apparently this channel has been super duper desired by you guys because on my Safe for Work channel people are always trying to talk about adult stuff. And I try so damn hard to keep my Safe for Work channels safe for work. So anyway, we now have this new channel to talk about your adult questions and stuff. I just like to remind you that this channel is also going to follow the YouTube standards and whatnot. So that means no nudity, and I'm going to avoid cursing and stuff like that. It's just talking about stuff and whatnot. But this is where to put all that stuff that you just so desperately want to talk about, adult things. So yeah, we'll keep that here. We'll hopefully keep my Safe for Work channels a little more safe for work without me having to delete a million comments. Yeah, so thus it is. Yeah, the reason I decided to start this today is someone actually messaged me on Tumblr and said, hey, why don't you do a video answering your Tumblr questions? Because, well, I answer a lot of Tumblr questions, and some of them are really interesting. Some of them get asked over and over and over, and it drives me insane. Anyway, so yeah, I guess today we're just going to start by answering a couple Tumblr questions and see how that goes, and hopefully you like it and whatnot. Let's see here. Okay. You're so hot and your boobs look very heavy. Can I hold them for you? Said by Anonymous. Sorry, Anonymous. No, I'm not just going to let some random person hold my boobs for me. If I were to run into you in public or something like that, I mean, I'm a hugger. I'd probably be like, oh yeah, you can have a hug or whatever. If you were like, hey, I know who you are, and actually did know who I was, yeah, I know I'd totally be like, hey, that's cool, nice to meet you, here, have a hug. But no, 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 you cannot just hold my boobs for me, what the heck? You're gonna ask anybody that on the street? It's weird, man. Alright, let's scroll a little bit. Do you sometimes have the urge to fill up your implants to a bigger size again? Sometimes. It's really fun having big boobs. They're really fun to dress myself because, you know, all the curves and whatnot. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if they were freaking massive? But honestly, what I really want to do with my boobs is I want to get them redone because I did do them according to my ex's wishes, which, as we've all figured out, was a bad idea. So, no, what I want to do with them is I want to get them redone, and I want to get them under the muscle with an internal bra so that they stay nice for longer. Yeah, probably a bit smaller, I'm not really sure. Right now I'm at 2,250 cc in each boobie. But yeah, if I do go and get them under the muscle with an internal bra like I want, they're probably going to have to reduce the size for quite a while, just because, frankly, my muscle isn't stretched out. So yeah, they'll probably be at like 700, 800 cc's for a while when I do eventually do this. And at which point I'll probably increase them a bit again, just because, you know, I don't want to give myself an identity crisis. So yeah, that's sort of my plan with my boobs, but it's a very long-term plan. I have not talked to any surgeons or anything like that. It's just what I want to do. Okay, let's find a new question. Want to see me come? No, I really don't want to see you come. It's just some random dick jizzing that's not attractive to me. People ask me if I want to see their dicks or if I want to see them come like all the time, and no, I don't. Or they'll ask me to judge their dick and rate their dick and stuff, and I'm just like, that's not interesting to me. I have a lot of trouble finding penises attractive that I haven't interacted with before. So yeah, I think when I look at a penis and to decide whether it's attractive or not is sort of a, well, does it know what it's doing type of thing, rather. So no, no, I don't want to see your cock. I don't want to see you come. Not really my thing. Maybe if we're in a webcam show together and like we're talking and interacting and get me in a mood, then I might want to see. But random out of nowhere, no, I don't want to see you come. I don't want to see your dick. All right, let's find another question. When guys stare a lot at your boobs, do you get mad or do you love the attention? Kind of neither, to be honest. It definitely doesn't make me mad unless they're being really jerks about it. And just like completely ignoring that I have a face and I talk and I'm a human being that can interact and talk. But yeah, do I love the attention? Like a little bit, but it's more for me. It's just sort of fun. I don't know. Moving on. Let's see what else we've got. When you took saline out of your boobs to make them smaller, was it really hard to do? Also, when are you ready to pump them up again? Would you consider doing it 300 cc's each fill or just stick with 240 cc's a fill? When I removed saline from my implants, if you guys don't know already, my implants are called expanders. So what they are is they're a regular saline implant, but at the back there's a tiny little tube, and on the side of me there's a tiny little, I guess they call it a fill port. It's completely under the skin and it's not very visible. And essentially you can poke it with a needle because it is self-sealing, and you can either add or remove saline to change the size of the bone. At one point, I was up to 3,000 cc's. Right now, I'm at 2,250 cc's. So I guess I took out like 750 cc's in one sitting, which I would not recommend. Hard to do? No, it was pretty straightforward. I mean, I just put obviously everything I did with a medical professional and was completely sterile and safe. But anyway, no, you just put the little needle into the fill port, and it went out really slow, so I found I really had to like squeeze on my breasts to make the saline go out of it, which I was kind of surprised by because these implants are intended for 2,000 cc's, and they're called expanders, so they are able to increase up to, I mean, potentially up to like 3 times their rated size, which is 2,000. So they could be filled up to like 6,000, but dude, those would be super freaking hard because like just the PSI in them, man. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, because of the excessive PSI, because I was at 3,000, which is over, I thought the saline was going to come out faster, and it really didn't. I took 750 cc's out of each side, and I swear it took at least half an hour on each side, pressing my boob the whole time for it to come out. I would not recommend taking that much out at a time because for about a week and a half, the implants shifted in the pockets a little bit because obviously there was more space now, but my skin and stuff has tightened up, and now that's not an issue. Was it hard to do? No. Would I recommend doing that much again? No. If you're going to take some out, I would recommend taking out about the same amount that you would put in during a session. Which gets us to your next question in the thing, which was, when you are ready to pump them up again, would you consider doing it 300 cc's each fill or just stick to 240 cc a fill? Okay, 240 cc a fill happened one time. It was extremely uncomfortable. I was very, like my center of balance was messed up because I did such a large fill. I usually, when I did do my fills, I usually did 180 cc's is like as much as I did. 240 was just a random extra time. I guess I got greedy or something. No, I would never do that. I would never put 300 cc's in again. It's been over a year since I reduced, so everything's all tight and stuff again. And frankly, I don't think I could fit 300 cc's in one go if I wanted to. I'd probably have to take some out and then put it right back in immediately if I wanted to do a larger fill like that. Again, 240cc is not a regular fill either. That was like a large one. Most of my fills were between 120 and 180 cc's. One of them was even 60 cc's, and that was a lot more comfortable, a lot more manageable. I do not see that happening in the future. So hopefully that answered your question. Holy crap, I just blabbered on for a while. Yeah, we're at 10 minutes. I think that's good for now. I'll talk to you all later. Maybe I'll answer some more of your questions. And see you next time. Ah.